Hey everybody, and welcome to a very special post-season show with your winner, Casey! We have so much to get to on this show, everybody, but first, let me remind you guys, if you want to see any of our previous shows back, they're over at yourrealityrecaps.com/BB20. You can watch all the past House Guest shows over there, see all of our content from this season, flashback times, trash draft, vlogs, it's all over there. But you guys right now are watching on YouNow, so make sure you become a fan here so you're alerted every single time that we go live. We're not going anywhere just because the season is over. We're talking reality TV every single night of the week. We have tons of shows coming out for you guys. We also have Swaggy and Bailey on tomorrow night. We have a special show with Rockstar. Lots more Big Brother shows coming up. Yes, Tyler and Angela. So make sure that you guys become a fan so you don't miss any of those. If you want to help support our shows, you can become a patron. yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. You get access to the patron-only group, shows weekly just for patron, prize giveaways, and of course the after shows for patrons with the house guests like we are doing after this show with Casey. However, I have one special surprise for all of you. Because I figured it was Casey and your winner, we're gonna do the after show on Twitch for everyone today. So when this show ends, head over to yourrealityrecaps.com/Twitch. We will be live doing the after show on Twitch, just this one time only for all of you, because I didn't want to deny any of you guys any of Casey. That being said, without further ado, here's the lady you all been waiting for. It's Casey!
What's up?
Casey, let's go!
Let's go, baby!
Casey, how are you doing?
I'm good, man. Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Casey, thank you for being here. So many people are so excited to talk to you. Of course, this show is all about your fans submitting their questions to you. I want to let everybody know, go ahead and spread the word. Sideways, Pac-Man, square, up arrow. Let everybody do it. Let everybody know that we're live. And of course, you can start tweeting me your questions with hashtag YRRLive or leaving them in the chat room. So, Casey, I want to jump right into it.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Let's start getting into these questions for your fans. The first one is from Kelly McCarthy. And she wants to know, Casey, at any point in the game, did you question if Tyler would be loyal to you?
There was some points I did, but overall, no, because I knew from the very beginning that we had each other's back. It was just that weird vibe, that weird energy that we had between us two. And so I know he was doing a lot of other things with everyone else because we had to keep our space away from each other so it didn't look like we were working together.
Right.
So there was times where I would doubt it, but at the end, at the very end of the show, he told me, he was like, I wish you had any, like, little bit of doubt that I wouldn't take you to the end, because he wanted to show me that he would take me. And so we just had that special bond. So, yeah, there were times, but overall, I knew that he had my back just like I had his.
Right. I cannot believe that I forgot to tell everyone the chat room is losing their minds. See, we just have so much to get to on this show. Yes, guys, the number one fan, Casey, did say, again, it is your choice. Number one fan can have win an autograph from Casey or a Skype call. The choice is yours for the number one fan in this show. Okay, the follow-up to that, I saw a lot of people in the chat wanted to know, were you aware at the time of any of his other final two deals?
No, not set in stone final twos. I knew a little something with JC, but I didn't know they really had something set in stone. And then with Sammy, I mean, I know in the very beginning, Sammy always said it was me, Tyler, and her, and she wanted us three to make it to the end. So we kind of like had a three, like a final three kind of thing, and which I don't think they showed that on the show. But no, just pretty much JC.
Just JC.
Yeah.
Okay, let me take this question from Annie wants to know, what is something that happened in the real world while you were in the Big Brother house that shocked or surprised you?
Okay, good question. The Julie Chen thing, I don't know the full story behind that, but when I heard that, I was like, what is going on? And that LeBron is playing for the Lakers. What? That shocked me. So it was pretty cool to see.
That was
Yeah.
shocking for all
I'm
of
a
us.
Laker fan. I'm a Laker fan. So then I see LeBron on the team now, so it's interesting.
Casey, I'm a male gay. I don't understand sports. We can talk
Okay.
housewives.
You said what?
We can talk housewives.
We can. Let's do it.
Okay. I'm going to take a question from Melanie S., who says, can you tell us about the conversation with JC when you revealed the final two that you and Tyler were going to take each other? So what was that like? And you are allowed to talk about it.
Well, yeah, that conversation, it was hard, because JC is amazing, and we were close from the very beginning. But me and Tyler had a deal from the very beginning before them, and so telling him that was nerve-wracking. We were nervous to do it, but we had to do it. Just give him a heads up. So when we did do it, and we broke the news to him, he was like, you can tell that he was so hurt, and it hurt my feelings because I care about the kid. So and then at that point, that same conversation, we were supposed to tell him about the level 6. But the way he took the first information with the final two, we were like, no, we're not gonna bring up level 6 because it would just be an overload. And it felt really bad, but it had to happen.
Right. I want to take a very serious question from Twitter for you, Casey. It is very serious. It is from LoveDumb1979, who says, Casey, can we get married and have baby peanuts? You're a beautiful human, and I love your heart.
Let's do it. Let's make more baby peanuts. I'm down.
Let's make more baby peanuts. Now, of course, we are talking about one of your more memorable moments from earlier in the season. Of course, you having to be the peanut. Now,
Yes.
do you love it? Are you hating it? Are you embracing your inner peanut dump?
I love it, dude. I love it. So that was the competition where I lost the Hawaii trip. And you know what? I kind of just switched my mindset. I was like, not everyone can say they were a peanut on national television. Hawaii will always be there. So being a peanut on national television on my favorite show was cool. It really was. I got the cool little weights, the music. So it was legit.
Cool weights. Go ahead.
No, and then I'm just thinking in the house, I was just thinking like, okay, great. When I come out here, the whole world's going to look at me as a damn peanut. So, so it's cool. I love it.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's not. It's cute.
It's not that bad. Jill C wants to know, what is your relationship like now with Haley and Fessy?
I mean, we're still cool. I feel like I'm still cool with everyone in the house. Obviously they were always on the other side of the house, so we were not all that close. But I see us for sure being friends outside the house. I mean, Haley hit me up the other day, and I mean, everyone's busy right now. So I'm sure when everything starts calming down, we're all going to get together and hang out.
I think you guys are a cast that is the most unified that we've seen in a long time post-season. And I think for me as a fan, that is very, refreshing to see. Right. Because we love you guys all getting along. Michelle Gilchrist wants to know, what was your favorite veto to win? And were there any comps you didn't get to compete in that you wish you did?
Good question. So my favorite, I have a few. I like the comic one. That one was really cool. The whole setup for that, the comic one, Mission to Planet Veto, and the Sweet Shot, because they had the ball pits were really super fun jumping in them at the end. But yeah, those ones. And the one that I wish I could have played, I'm trying. That was in the very beginning, because I didn't play any vetoes until day 46.
Right.
And I was in that house like, I want to play, and I was never picked. So in the beginning, man, that puzzle one looked pretty cool.
The puzzle,
Yeah,
yes.
that was cute. I wish I would have done that one. I can't really my brain fry. I can't really remember the ones in the beginning.
I know it's so hard to remember this. I feel like once the season ends, it's impossible for me to remember anything.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to give you credit for being, really the comp beast of the season. I mean, we just watched you dominate win after win after win at the end of that game.
Yes, yes. I was in the very beginning. I really wanted to play. I was like, let me play a competition. I just love playing games. And so I was able to start playing day 46, and then from there on out, we're just having fun with them. So,
Right.
it was a lot of fun, man. So much fun.
So much fun. We loved
Yes.
watching. I mean, and it was great. I think, obviously it was great for your game. It also showed the jury were just watching you like win after win after win as well, which was amazing for your
It all
resume.
worked out.
Annie 0615 wants to know, is there anyone from the other side of the house, so people that were not in level 6,
Right.
that you wish you could have brought into level 6?
How many? One, two? There's one person.
How many? Go ahead. How many
No,
would you want
like
to bring in?
Haley would have been cool. I know JC was trying to get her to come to the other side from the beginning, but she wasn't having it. Bailey, that was my girl. Me and Bailey were close in the house. But yeah, I would say them two.
Okay. Would you want to switch anyone out from level 6? Like if you
No.
could switch a level. Okay.
No, yeah, nope, nope. I love my fam.
If I said to you only one person from level 6 was willing to switch a level 6 member out for someone else, who
Oh,
would
look
you
at
think it
you.
was?
Wait, you said one more time?
So I talked to everybody, and
Okay.
basically everybody now that's in level 6, and we asked everyone that question. Would you switch someone from level 6 for someone not in level 6? And everybody in level 6 said no, except one person. Who do you
Oh,
think it was?
Brett.
You got it.
Wait, he said he would switch someone out?
Yes, he said he would switch someone
What
out.
did he say? Can you tell me?
Oh my god, chat, do you guys remember who he said? It was in yesterday's show. You guys can watch it back. It's on the website. I don't know that he actually said a person.
Just said he would switch someone.
I think, okay, that's right. He said he would switch Rachel for
Okay,
Fessy.
I figured he was gonna say that. Okay, that just dawned on me.
Right, Rachel for Fessy is what he said. See, I can't remember yesterday, Casey. Heather wants to know, what are your long-term plans now that Big Brother is over?
That's a good question. So right now, coming out of the house, I'm still adjusting being out of the house and now just being slapped in the face with everything else that's going on. But I mean, just investing business, being smart with the money to then further, my family's future. I am getting back into my YouTube. So my YouTube channel where I'm gonna start doing adventures with Casey, traveling, doing food in, different countries and different places. Because I just like to have fun. I just like to go out there and go on adventures. And I want to be able to take everyone with me. So definitely getting the YouTube up. And that's gonna be one of the main things I got going on. And yeah, just investing, man.
Perfect. I love
Yeah.
that. I also will say I was Steve Moses, Big Brother 17 winner. Right, Eric? Yes, was talking to me and he said, make sure to tell Casey that I can totally help her with how to invest.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good to know.
He
Note
was like, make sure you tell her that when you're talking to her. So
Okay,
I
good to know.
passed on my Steve Moses information. Lily C. Bailey wants to know, what happened after the OTEV competition? That comp was crazy, and you guys all seem to really enjoy it. So I'm assuming she's talking more specifically about Rockstar giving the
Yeah.
answer to Tyler.
Man, so yeah, that competition was intense. So I got out the first round, which is ridiculous. I mean, at least I got to play in it because a few of the house guests were not able to play in the competition. So, and then after going onto the sidelines and then watching, and we knew how important this was because at that point, I was the hacker that picked Tyler to play in this competition because we really needed this. And sitting on the sidelines watching this, and it comes down to Tyler against the rest of them, was intense, dude. I literally felt like I wanted to poop my pants on the side of you know what I'm saying? I was scared. So it was it was crazy. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole entire time because after he won, like there was so much release, and I was like, wow, he came through.
He did. Danny M wants to know, did you throw any comps during the beginning of the game because we saw you dominating so much at the end of the game? So is
Yeah.
it...
So
Go ahead.
yeah. So no, I didn't throw any competition. So the HOH competitions in the beginning, I felt like were a lot more luck. You know, let's throw a ball and hopefully it bounces into something, or it would be a lot of the A and B true false, which is stuff that I want to play some real competitions,
Right.
So a lot of the stuff in the beginning, so with the HOH competitions, it was just a lot of them were luck or like, sliding into the DMs, and it's just weird. And then the vetoes, I wasn't able to play any vetoes in the beginning out of my control. So when the competitions where I was still able to start playing at the end, there were more my competitions. I was being picked to play, and it was awesome.
I think the best strategy personally, I know people were very critical of it for like Angela, for example, of the not really doing anything in the beginning of the game, but then coming alive at jury. But I think anybody that really knows this game knows that's the best way to play the game.
Right. So I want this. Yeah. So I've been watching this show for years. This is the only show that I watch, and I watch it every single year.
Yep.
So my plan before, I don't know if anyone's seen my interviews, but they are asking me what's my strategy going to the house. I said that I knew my social game was going to take me very far. Competitions would be a bonus. I was going to in the beginning lay low, play behind the scenes, be simple, not do too much, get to know these people with my social game.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that I said that I wanted to do before going to the house, pretty much executed to the T on how I wanted it to. I watched the show for years. You can't do too much.
Right.
So I'm simple as hell. I don't need to tell people do this, do that. It's like, let me just lay low in the beginning, do what I need to do. And it all worked out, dude. Big Brother's known for manipulating, lying, and all this cheating and all this stuff. But I said, I want to come in and be loyal, stay true to myself. And it worked out, and I knew that my social game was going to take me far. So there's different strategies to this. There really is. So whatever works for you, and this is what worked for me.
It did. I always say whatever, like nobody can be critical of the winner's game because
Right.
obviously whatever you did
Right.
was the correct thing to do
Right.
this season.
And jury management as well. It's huge. So people say it's a bitter jury. No, it's just I just happen to like have relationships with all of them in there, and I got everyone from the other side of the house all their votes. So again, there's different strategies, and I just happen to play a different way than a lot of people in Big Brother, and it worked out for me.
I know a lot of people in chat were asking, I don't see it specifically from one person, but I will just say, do you feel like you were rushed? A lot of people felt watching the finale that you guys were rushed in giving your answers. So did you feel like you were rushed in explaining your game or giving those answers?
Definitely. I definitely feel like I was rushed at the end. I mean, the whole proposal was unexpected, but you know what? It is what it is, out of my control. I just got to work with what I have. And yeah, I wish I had a lot more time. But it is what it is. I got out at least a little bit of what I wanted to get out. So
right. Okay. STG Tour Girl wants to know, KC, what did you think about Tyler's final two with Brett? So were you aware, or I guess, have you watched any of the show?
Oh, yeah. I did know about the Brett one, the final two with Brett, for sure. Because Tyler would always come to me and tell me, oh, yeah, I'm telling him this, telling him that he should, you don't need to go for the veto, you're good. So Tyler was actually relaying all that information to me.
Right.
And then he also told me when Brett came to him and was like, oh, we got to go after Casey and Angela, came straight to me and told me that. And I'm like, oh, he got to go,
Mm-hmm.
So, no, I actually did know about that for sure.
Okay. Melanie S. wants to know, what was your hardest game move emotionally? So what was the hardest emotional move for you to make in the game?
Angela, yeah, she was one of my best friends in the house. And it sucks because it was supposed to be us three to make it to the end. Me, Angela, and Tyler. And it didn't happen that way. JC came out the woodworks and won the HOH. But yeah, Angela, for sure. That's my girl.
Do you feel, I know I saw a lot of people asking this as well, do you feel like it would have been more of a guaranteed win if you had taken Angela, or were you taking Tyler because you were going to be loyal, like you said,
Oh,
play a loyal game?
yeah, for sure. Without a doubt. I mean, I was taking Tyler 100%, because I said I was going to, and that's what I was going to do. So I knew between either JC or Tyler or Angela that I had a good chance of winning because I had the least amount of blood on my hands in the jury house. So between all of them, I really did know that I had a good chance. The votes were a little closer than I expected with me and Tyler, but at the end of the day, I knew I had a good chance with all of them.
I think specifically what they are asking is if you knew you could win against Angela, like hands down, you knew you were going to win against Angela, would you have taken her,
No.
in that moment? Right.
No,
I didn't
because
think you
people
would.
were asking the same thing about
Right.
JC too. They're like, "Why didn't you take JC? That was the easy win." I'm like, "I'm not going for the easy win. I'm sticking to what I said I was gonna do, and it happened just how I wanted to."
And I will tell you this, I will say this, because I don't think anybody is in the position that they've talked to the whole jury at this point besides us. They would have not given, maybe not to you. Actually, that's not true. I didn't ask them you, but I asked Tyler or JC. They all said most of them said they would have picked JC. Like JC would have won, which
Really?
granted it is after the season and I know
Right, right,
people
right,
can change what they're saying, but
right.
I was really shocked how many of them said in a
Yeah,
Tyler JC situation they would have voted JC.
that's what's
So
up. He had a
that
good game too, social game, man. Like he got very far without winning a competition until the very end. So he did amazing.
right. And then follow up to that is from Li Nicket02 who says, do you think it would be the same if the roles were reversed? Do you think Tyler would have picked you over Angela?
Yeah, that's a hard question because I know they started getting closer at the end.
Right.
I think he would have picked me. I don't know. I think he would have. I think he would have picked me.
Well, Tyler is coming back on for a part 2 show is soon-ish, I'm sure. We're going to ask him that.
Oh, he's not gonna say it on here.
Oh,
Come on now.
no, Casey, here's what we'll do. I'll record like a video and I'll be like, I have a caller for you, and then we can do that. Okay. Anne says, if you were able to bring one luxury item into the game from the outside world, but it can't be something that would connect you to the outside world. So just like a personal luxury item that you would be allowed to bring into the game, what would it be and why?
So like music?
Sure, you could bring music. You want to
Yeah,
bring
definitely music, man. Because that went a long way for sure. It went a long way, to win HOH and get your own music. I mean, especially in that crazy house. Yeah, music for sure.
music.
Yeah.
I want to take this question from BB Team North over on Twitter, who wants to know, what was the first thing that you bought with your winnings?
With some gel. I ran out of
Gel?
Yeah, no, I ran out of I was like this much gel inside the house. No, nothing major. I mean, I bought an iPhone. I finally bought an iPhone. So it was just in the house. It was me and Scotty that had Androids. We were the only ones in the house with Androids. And so when I got out the house, I knew I had to switch over and get an iPhone. But yeah, nothing major.
This is very important. Is it the iPhone XS? In other words, is it the big screen, the little screen, or the 8?
iPhone 1.
What?
I'm just kidding. I got that would be funny. I got the iPhone Max, the S, the new one.
The big one.
Yeah.
Can you do a little peanut emoji on that? I know you can do the talking characters. Maybe there's a peanut.
Dude, I have to look into that. I'm still learning. Once I got the phone, I was overwhelmed all over again. So I'm still learning.
I can't
I'm
imagine.
looking for the peanut one though. That's legit.
Janice says, Casey, after JC won HOH, did you think maybe you should have evicted JC before Sam? By the way, we love JC.
No.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. No.
Because I mean, it didn't really matter. I knew JC if he won the HOH. I knew he was going to put me up, but that didn't mean anything at that point because it's whoever won the veto. So no.
Okay, so you were from the chat, you were a comp beast this season. You were a comp beast. Oh, they were just saying you were a comp beast this season, and we wanted to tell you that you were killing it, is a lot of people are
Thank
saying
you.
in chat. Is there anyone, Lindsay wants to know, is there anyone that you got a vote from in jury that shocked you?
Not too much. I know Sam was in between, you know. I knew I was gonna have Scotty's vote. I really did. I know on the show they didn't really edit and show that me and Scotty were really close from the very beginning. Me and Sam were really close from the very beginning. And so not a lot of people seen that, which is crazy. So I knew that I was gonna get Scotty's vote. I mean, I know that, you know, Tyler lied straight to his face, told him that he was comfortable and he was good and safe.
Right.
That wasn't the case. And yeah. So no, not too much. I knew I was gonna have Bailey's and then Rockstar, you know, legit, and you know, girl power. Fessy, I figured he was gonna vote for me, cause yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then, but I thought Haley was gonna vote for me, and that didn't happen. But it's all good. And I thought Brett was gonna vote for me too, because I know Tyler just lied straight to his face. So it is what it is.
Okay. Oh, all right. I'm gonna take this question from Scarlet7. You're allowed to plead the fifth. Scarlet wants to know, in the pre-show interviews, you said that you wanted a showmance. If you could showmance anybody in Big Brother history, who would it be?
Great question. But I do remember, and I did not want a showmance. I said if it were to happen, cool, I'll be open to it. I'm not opposed to it.
Okay.
Cool. So, yeah, because that's not my main priority. I didn't go on, go on the showmance, and go on the show for a showmance. But throughout, oh gosh, that's a good question.
Right.
Oh, I mean, I thought Amber was hot. She's a pretty girl. That was with I forgot who. With Beast Mode Cowboy. I don't remember what number that was, but yeah, I don't know. She was awesome.
You might
comes up from top right now.
You might have some competition with Brett, I hear.
Yeah, Brett.
Just found that out recently.
Did he say Amber? I think he said Amber too, huh?
Yeah, he did.
That's
he did say Amber. SoCal Mari wants to know, were you shocked when you found out Haley was the hacker and she picked you to play in the veto competition?
No, I wasn't, because I did think it was Bailey for the longest. I'm like, yeah, it was Bailey because she was acting weird. But when they picked me to play in the veto, because Bailey knew that I wanted to play. They all knew I wanted to play because I didn't get to play yet. And so I'm like, I just want to play. And then we kind of put it out there. You know, I let them know, like, oh yeah, just nonchalantly, if I were to win veto, I would just keep it the same.
Right.
You know, just acting as if they were to pick me, everything would be all good. So to making them feel comfortable to then pick me, it all worked out. So no, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool how that laid out.
Okay. Annie in chat wants to know, how much do you miss Bob telling you what to do?
Oh gosh, I don't miss it. I don't, you know, because I have this thing when people tell me what to do, it's not, I don't like it, you know? So sometimes I get irritated because I'll start whistling on accident in the house, and then he'll be like, oh, stop whistling. And it irritates me. Don't tell me to stop whistling. But you know what? It's all part of the experience. So no, but I don't miss it.
I don't think any of us like being told what to do.
Yeah, I don't. And then you got this guy on the intercom just going wild. I can't sing, whistle.
Lady J says, if the All Girls Alliance came to you on day one, would you have gone with that and been as loyal to it as you were to level 6?
I would take it with a grain of salt for sure. You know, I mean, yeah, for sure. Because again, I came into this house, I knew that I could not trust everybody, you know, and I was very fortunate to, you know, have Tyler, and I felt the vibes, I felt the energy. And then with level 6 on day 3, it was the weirdest thing, dude, because I was not expecting to go in there and be like, oh my gosh, I feel good with you guys. Right. But with them, I felt great. Now with the girls in the house, yeah, probably not. No. I gotta feel it, man. We can't just be like, I pick you, and let's all get together and have an alliance.
Right. What did you, Stephanie Gilman and a whole bunch of numbers says,
Yeah.
what do you feel was your biggest game move?
My biggest game move, I would
Mhm.
have to say, is winning the vetoes. I would say the one with Fessy, Mission Planet Veto, because it's funny too. Because I hear people say like, "Oh, you didn't make any moves," but you know what? Not using the veto is a move in itself. You know what I'm saying? Because in order to win these vetoes, it ensures that your target stays on the block. Because if that person on the block wins, they take themselves off, can win HOH next week, and come after your alliance. So I think for sure, I say the hacker one. That started it all right there. Because if I did not win that hacker, it was either me, Angela, or Tyler that were going home. So I think that one was the biggest move right there for sure. I had
Okay.
to come through because legit, one of us would have went home without a doubt.
Right. No, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I have to make an amendment. BBT North is saying that he wanted to know what your bun bought first with the money. So I think he's joking. Now, here's what I want to say. Because I get this all the time too. Everybody always to me is like, why are you always wearing a hat? Why don't you take a hat off? Why do you always wear a hat? Do you find it annoying that everybody says to you, like, Casey, put your hair down, put your hair down. You're so beautiful with your hair down. Wear your hair down. Like, does that bother you to always have so many people
Um,
always saying they want your hair down?
I mean, I get it because it's always been like since I was like, like in high school, people were like, put your hair down, I'll pay you to put your hair down, and I'm like, it's just weird because I'm so used to having my hair up, been playing sports all my entire life. I
Right.
don't like when the hairs touch my face, my neck, and then people are like, why don't you just cut it? But I don't want to cut it either. So
Right.
I guess I just don't know how to wear it down. So if I one of these days someone does my hair, because in the house they were playing with my hair, they were braiding up my hair. Haley, Bailey, Sammy would braid my hair and actually kind of like it. So yeah, I don't know. I think we're gonna be doing a photo shoot too with my hair down. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, I can't wait to see. You know what I think if the time ever comes when if you do decide to cut it, you should totally do locks for love. You should
Yeah, no,
totally.
that's what I'm hearing. Sammy was saying that as well.
Mhm. I want to take a question over from Twitter. It's from BB Watcher 20 who wants to know which punishment costume was your favorite to wear?
The peanut.
It was the peanut.
Yeah, it was the peanut for sure.
See, I liked your rainbow one.
Yeah.
I definitely was a fan of what did they call it? Was it the
So it was the Pinwheel of Doom. I just called it the Rainbow Unitard.
Yeah, I would have called it rainbow.
That one I had to wear for 2 weeks, man. So I legit had a wedgie for like 24/7. That thing it was just an inconvenience, but I just enjoyed it. But being stuck in a room, like I had to sleep in the storage room. I wasn't able to see the backyard for the first time with
Mhm.
everyone else. I missed the first nomination ceremony. So, but again, the experience, it was cool. But I do like the peanut.
Perfect. Senile Old Broad wants to know, Casey, how did the argument between Bailey and Tyler affect you since we all know how close you were to both of them?
I mean, it came out of left field, dude. I was not expecting it. I mean, with Haley announcing that she was the hacker, and I didn't know what to think after that, and then with the whole fiasco between them two,
Mhm.
it sucked. It was blown out of proportion. It didn't have to escalate to that level, but it did. I don't know. It was
Okay.
just a heat of the moment. They're both amazing people, so it was just a heat of the moment.
Lori K says, Casey, I love you so much. What
Aw.
is the most annoying thing, though, about living in the Big Brother house? So, what annoyed you the most about living there?
Oh, that's a good question. Being stuck in the house, when we were locked down in the house, we had the backyard for 3 days out of the week. That and Bob telling me what to do. Dang it.
um, Mary Wojo wants to know, were Angela's slop cookies really that good?
They were really good, dude. The
Were-
Slookies, man, they were really good. So, yeah, I was telling her she better make it a thing. If you go into the holiday parties, during the holidays, make some Slookies. They're really good. They are.
Okay. Would you got this from a ton of people too? Would you ever do Big Brother again?
Um, yeah, I was getting that question the day after getting out, and I was like, no.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, no. I don't know. I might feel different about it a year from now. Possibly. I'm leaning more towards yes. I probably would go back on, but as of right now, I'm just like, I just need to get away for a little bit.
Okay, so the follow up, because I'm gonna say yes, we're gonna have this fictional. We're talking a year from now is
Right.
when this land exists. So the follow up that you got from a bunch of people of that as well is, if you had to play the game with a partner. So you're a fan of the show. I don't know if you saw the Canada season where the Pax brothers had to play together as a duo.
Uh-huh.
So if one of them got nominated, they both got nominated.
Oh
One
wow.
goes home, they're both go home.
Oh wow.
Um, so people were asking, if you had to play in that type of a scenario, who would you want to be your partner or your duo that you had to play the game with, but they can't be from level 6, and they
Oh.
can be from any Big Brother season.
Ooh. I got a couple of mine. It would probably be Derek or Frankie.
Derek or Frankie? That is
Yeah.
a totally opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah. Derek or Frankie.
See, I think
Or
Frankie.
Cody.
I would say you should go Frankie.
Frankie? Yeah. I love Frankie, man. Awesome.
Yeah, I would say.
Beef, social game on point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll
Yep.
go for Frankie then. Let's go.
Go Frankie. I would say you should go Frankie. Lana K wants to know, it was so sweet feed watching the final three in their last days of the house together. Was it sad for you guys to know that the game was almost over?
Yeah, you know what? That last week, well, it was super long because we were just so ready to get out. But then there's a part of us where it's like, it was bittersweet. It really was because we're like, wow, it is at the very end of this. We are about to be out of here. We're not going to be coming in here again. And then for us to be together, and we were just trying to soak in the experience, but definitely bittersweet, man, And there's like, I'll go see some random videos or clips of people, the live feeds of us in the house. And it
Uh-huh.
miss the memories, the memories and with these amazing people, man. They're literally family. And when I see all this stuff, it's so cool to see. Ah,
I know. People
awesome,
loved
man.
you guys together.
It's so
People
awesome.
loved you,
Oh,
Tyler, and Angela together at the
you're
end
my
of it.
family for sure.
Um, Laura T wants to know, do you think that Tyler helped you with your win by getting blood on his hands early in the game?
Helped me with my win. No, he was
Right.
playing his own separate game. I'm playing my own separate game. So his blood is his blood. I'm doing the least amount of blood on my hands. So I don't. We have two separate games, two separate. So he had the first half where he was getting picked to play vetoes. I took the second half. So at the end of the day, it's whoever played, better game. I love him so much, and he played an amazing game. He just had a different strategy than I did.
I love it. Jian Su wants to know, how hard was it trying to socialize with Sam when she was a robot?
I mean, it was different, dude. You're talking to a robot, So, it was hard, but I was feeling for her, Sammy's an amazing girl, and that is the worst punishment by far in Big Brother history, to be a robot, because
Hmm.
it's very hard to, especially with your social game. And but yeah, I don't think anyone would have been able to play it better than she did. She made it top 5.
I think a lot of people really loved watching your relationship
Yeah.
with Sam as well. Of
Yes.
course, here at the BB Rexa concert, did you guys really know who BB Rexa was?
Um,
You and Sam were like singing along.
Sammy did. Sammy knows her music. So I didn't know, I didn't know exactly who she was, but I've heard some of her songs before.
Right.
So I'm really bad with like music and who sings what or whatever. So, but yeah, I've heard her music before. But yes, I love Sammy. Sammy is an amazing, amazing girl. I know she had her ups and downs in the house, but she wasn't ready for it. She wasn't, she wasn't sure what to expect, and I get it. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy house in there. It really is.
S Wink wants to know, do you plan on watching the whole season back?
Yeah, I do eventually.
Okay.
Eventually, probably a
Okay.
couple months from now.
Oh, okay. And by the way, on your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That's where you should do it with like commentary. And
Go. I like
and
that.
she also wants to know, how did you feel when finding out that JC was the flip vote over Caitlyn?
I was not expecting that. He hit that really well. JC, he is funny. He's too funny. But no, I was not expecting it at all. He hit that very well.
And of course, so many people in chat wanting to know, what were you thinking to find out that Caitlyn couldn't do a 6-piece puzzle?
Caitlyn, man, that was hard to watch, dude. I was feeling for her. I was hoping that she was gonna be able to put the 6-piece puzzle together, but it didn't go down that way. I think it was just she was in the middle, just nervous, just nervous, and could it? I was rooting for her. I was pulling for her to like just get the puzzle put together, but it didn't happen.
We all were. And I have to say, like, Caitlyn is one of my favorite people, I think, postseason. I love how, like, I love anybody that realizes game is game and can have a sense of humor about it. So I love Caitlyn's sense of humor postseason.
She's hilarious, dude.
She is.
Like, Caitlyn, Rachel, and JC made me laugh so much in that house. I laughed so much in that house. It was ridiculous.
Diane BB Feed Fan wants to know, are you still going to play football for the San Diego Surge?
Yes, so the season starts, it would be next April, and at this point, I don't even know, dude. I love the sport. I really do. It's just now with everything being all crazy right now, who knows where I'm going to be at next year or what's going to be going on. I might pop up to play, a couple games. I might suit up and play a couple games. We'll probably announce that. But yeah, so if you're able to watch the game, come out and watch because we have an amazing team. Women's football is we've got a lot of talented women out there.
Mary wants to know, which one made you laugh harder, Tyler's haircut or the whipped cream fight and Tyler falling?
Oh, his hair, not his haircut, but his hair being straightened.
Yeah, his reaction to it.
Dude, his reaction it's priceless. Priceless. Like, my stomach was hurting, the back of my head was hurting, just laughing so much. But I've never seen anyone react to anything like that. The way he did, I could not believe how shocked he was.
He was like mind blown.
Dude, he was.
Mind blown.
Literally.
Amber H says, Casey, first person to win 5 vetoes in a season and then win the season. You do realize you broke at least 4 Big Brother records, right?
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I heard a couple records, but 4 different ones. That's legit. Let's go.
Curtis wants to know, why did you and Angela wear hats with the number 6 written on them? Didn't you think that Haley would suspect it was a reference to your alliance?
No, not at all. Not at all. It could just been a random number, so, no, because Haley had no idea. And yeah, no, it meant nothing. Nah. No, right, she could say all she wants outside the house that she knew, but she didn't know. At the point where we for the OTEP competition, because that's when we got the hats. There's no way that she knew 6 of us were a thing.
All right, I'm gonna do what everybody says I never do.
What's that?
She did know. Well, she said it on the feeds. But here's the thing: she did nothing about it. She did say it. I watched her say it. I watched her say, like, oh, they're all wearing 6s and they're all wearing the same outfit. They're all, like, working together then, right? And then it just went away.
Well, it was just 2 hats that we had that had the number 6 on it. So there was.
Oh, maybe it was all the same outfits. You guys were all in the same outfits or something? Like, weren't you all, like, in the rainbow outfits?
Scotty was in that, too. So Scotty was in that. JC was in that.
Either way, it didn't happen because she did nothing with the information, which I yelled at her about.
Yeah. So yeah, that really meant nothing. We knew that we could put number 6 on the hat on 2 hats, and people in that house, first of all, people assume so much. Correct. And they like speculate, and it's just a lot of assuming in that house. So either way, people can assume and think what they want, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I see the Dame Lana in the chat says, yeah, they figured out a lot of stuff, but in true Hive fashion, they doubted everything and didn't believe.
Yeah.
Didn't matter what they figured. Lost in King Cruz says, how awkward was it when Haley walked in on the level 6 celebration in the blue room?
Dude, that is so funny. So every time I see like random clips of people posting that, I die laughing. Poor Haley. You just see her like celebrating all late. It was awkward. It was because I was walking to the blue room and I was the last one from, level 6, and I should have known that her ass was gonna be right behind me, following. So I just like celebrating, I just get all into it, and then she comes around the corner and we're like, dang, whatever.
Wait until you see the edit of that with the sound effects. Like, you're all like bouncing and they have like all the little bong 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 where like you're all bouncing, and then like Haley walks in and it just goes like womp womp, like she just does one sad jump.
That's so funny, dude. Oh God,
really
you
funny.
gotta love it though. At that point, I was like, okay, well that happened. What can we do now? She can take whatever information and run with it, whatever.
Who do you feel, you got this question from a lot of people, who do you feel got the best zing from the Zingbot?
The best zing. Haley got a pretty good one.
What was Haley's again? Oh,
with her HOH and yeah.
Wasn't it? Oh no, that was Scotty's zing.
It was the one pretty much where me and with her HOH, how it would just went upside down.
Gotcha.
Both the people that she nominated were still in the house, and it was just a waste. So I thought that was pretty good, just because I was on the block and we just turned it upside down. Dang it.
Right. Lori says, what's worse, cold showers, slop, or the saucer bed for you?
Probably the saucer bed for sure.
I am so mad at myself for not thinking of something fun we could have done with this question ahead of time. But I will take it from J King 123, who wants to know, Casey, do you plan on making Devon's dreams come true and taking her out on a date? So for people that don't know, Devon from BB16 was loving Casey this whole entire season. So what was your reaction to finding that out?
Mama Day, I love her. She's super awesome. I thought she was hilarious in her season, in both of her seasons. And it's funny because when I was standing on stage, I seen her like, pointing at me like, good job, you can do this or whatever. And I thought it was pretty cool because I am a fan of her. And coming out the house, and she's awesome. I'll take her on a date. Come on, Devon. I'll take you on a date, girl.
Okay, gotcha. And sorry, yes, chat room, I am on lots of cold medicine. Sorry, BB17. I don't remember last week, everyone.
Right.
But I will say though, we do in the after show might have some surprise guest callers for you, Casey. So we'll see what will happen in the after show. Which we are almost running out of time, so I'm going to try to get through a lot more of these questions for you. Let's go. Mary wants to know, were you shocked that Tyler and Angela declared their love to each other in the game because you were so close to them, or did you always know?
No, I wasn't surprised completely. I mean, I knew they were getting closer, and I would joke around with Tyler. I'd be like, "Did you tell her that you love her yet?
Mm-hmm.
Did you propose yet?" So no, I knew they were getting closer, and he told me too that they were getting closer, and I was like, "Dude, I'm gonna let you guys have your time, so that let them hang out, and then me and JC would hang out." So no, it's not a surprise. They're.
All right, let's wait. We'll wait for her to come back. She's coming. Oh no. All right, it's reconnecting. It's a live show. It's the fun part of live shows. All right, hold on. Let's block Casey out for a minute. Here, we'll hang up on Casey. Let me remind all of you guys, well, I'm waiting 1 second to bring Casey back. The after show will be over on Twitch right after this show. You're not going to want to miss it. You're back. All right, hold on, let me bring you back. It's fine, people know live show, and don't worry, on the edited show, Casey, I like to say that won't happen.
Did that mess up anything or?
No. I mean, we are live, so yeah, but we just, I kept it moving. I'm professional at this.
Okay.
And we have.
I don't even know what happened. It just, yeah.
It's Skype. Skype's the worst. Okay, let me go over to this question from Brianna, who wants to know, did you enjoy the giant bowling set that you, JC, and Tyler got from Pop? JC is trying to blow down on one of the bowling pins was cracking me up.
Dude, that was so hilarious. I mean, we did the bowling a little bit of how it's supposed to be played.
Right.
But we were trying to see who can blow the pin down, and he could not blow it down for the life of him. And the way his head was just moving, trying to blow this thing over, was hilarious, dude. I could not stop laughing.
That was very funny.
Too funny.
Did you ever question Tyler during the whole Rachel, Bailey, and Angela situation that ended up sending Rachel home?
No. Did I question him?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't. Not at all. I know Angela was. And so, so we would talk about it, and I had to make her feel comfortable. I'm like, no, that's not, I trust Tyler. I was like, Angela, you have to trust me. Like, I know that he wouldn't do anything crazy like that. And she was getting really worried. She was like, man, like, I don't know if I can trust Tyler. So I had to go tell Tyler, bring your ass over here and tell her what's up, because, Angela's freaking out, and I didn't like seeing her freak out like that. And I just wanted to just stay cool. But no, I knew I trusted Tyler no matter what. And I had to let them know too.
Okay. Kurt has a very important question that we do need to get to the bottom of.
Uh-oh.
He would like you to settle the debate between you and Haley. And he would like to know, in Haley's veto speech to you, was it a poem or a poem?
It was a poem.
It was a poem.
Dude, I would joke around with her about that so much. She literally, she said poem when we originally talked about it, and I'm sticking to it. That's exactly what she called it.
My only, and I joke and say annoyance with you this season, but I know it wasn't you. We didn't get to see anybody's POV speeches. When you watch the show back, I think what's going to surprise you the most is literally once you started going on like your back-to-back-to-back wins of everything, they never gave us power veto ceremony speeches.
Really?
It was always you just walking up going, I won the power veto, I choose not to win the power veto, and putting it on the table. So we as live feed watchers knew that there was this epic poem from Haley and Scotty running all of it, and we never got to see.
That's crazy.
I
so
know.
Not even my speeches? Not even what I was saying?
Nope. It was always just like you walking up going, I choose not to use the power veto, and then putting it down.
That's crazy. That's different.
It happened a lot.
I'm pissed now. I wasted my breath. I have some good things to say.
Jill wants to know, what do you think about all the showmances on your season? So are you surprised at how many, as a super fan, how many showmances came out of your season?
No, I'm not surprised. I mean, they're just showmances that they tried to hide and wasn't good at hiding them. We knew for sure Haley and Fessy, and, figured that they didn't want to put it out there. Cool, we get it. And then, Bailey and Swaggy, they were getting pretty close. And then Angela and Tyler didn't happen until the end, and they started getting close and hanging out more. So,
okay. Sephi wants to know, was there anyone that you changed your mind about in the house after your first impression of them?
Yeah, Swaggy. I thought because I saw Swaggy like in the finals. We never spoke, but I was like, oh, I feel like I could vibe with this guy. But then after going in the house, I'm like, I can't vibe with this guy. I don't know if it was just because in the game, maybe outside of the house, but yeah, probably Swaggy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Samantha K says, Casey, I love you and your game. Is there anything you would do differently? I always find that question funny for the winner.
Nope, no regrets, baby, because I did exactly what I said I was going to do, and it executed to the T exactly how I wanted to, and no, I would not change anything.
And Samantha also says, and you did get this from a lot of people too, is there anything that you didn't get to say in your finale speech that you wish you would have gotten to say?
That's a great question. I mean, I had this whole speech laid out. I wanted to bring up like the hacker competition and what I did end up doing, and then my plan, my strategy before coming to the house, and just laying it out. I honestly kind of don't remember what the heck I said.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
Were you surprised? You got this from a lot of people too. Were you surprised to find out about the intercom being broken and Sam hearing like people like Brett talking about her? And how did you handle it?
Dude, I was nervous because I was on my way to the DR room, and then I hear them talking, and I see that it's on there, but no one was talking to the intercom. So before going to DR, I run upstairs. I'm like, you guys need to stop. This thing is on. It's broken. It's locked, and Sammy can hear everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to run up there quick and do it, because if I did not, then it would have been a shit show. But so yeah, and then I went to the DR room, and I was scared to come back out because I'm like, I have no idea what the heck Sammy heard. So, but it was all good. It could have been worse. That was scary, dude.
Mary wants to know, were you shocked to meet any of the Big Brother alumni at Nicole and Victor's engagement? Who was your favorite to meet?
Oh, I love Derek. Derek is one of my favorite players for sure. And it was cool to see Danny, because I remember her from back in the day.
Right.
And so it was cool to see Danny and Josh. You know what? I didn't like Josh too much in this season, but when I met him in person, I actually really liked the kid. His energy is amazing, and we get along really well. So it was really cool to see that side of him.
When I saw Danielle Donato sitting, like walking into that house, she is one of the people that I would die to get to see play again. Yeah. And then you send Brittany in behind her. I'm like, This is like you're creating my fantasy Big Brother team right now.
They are awesome. So awesome.
It is so great. Sparkly Eye just says, you were my pick from the beginning, and I loved your personality. I saw somebody asking, was Jenga and Foosball with Tyler, saying that you wanted to go and play those things? Was that strategy for you guys to then go talk game, or did you guys really just wanted a game break?
With Jenga, yes, that's when we want to talk about the Jenga. I love playing foosball. I was always playing, and I just love playing. So I mean, sometimes while playing foosball, we'll talk about game, but it's hard because it's loud, and then you can hear all the whispers when you're talking up there. So more in the Jenga room, we would talk about game, and then kind of come together with our ideas. But yeah, we did do something. I don't think they edited it, but me and Tyler, I told him, I was like, okay, dude, if we want, because in the beginning, no one knew we worked together.
Right.
So I was like, okay, we had this thing with ketchup and mustard. I was like, okay, if we want to talk, we're going to put a ketchup bottle next to one of our cups. Say I want to talk to him. I'm going to put a ketchup bottle next to one of his water bottles. And that means we meet in the geometry room. And then if I put a mustard bottle next to his bottle, then that means we meet in the storage room between 3 to 5 minutes. So it was funny how we did that, because we kind of communicate. And I know they didn't air that, but we would kind of communicate. Like if he wanted to talk to me, I would see a ketchup bottle next to my drink of my water. And that would, whether it was ketchup or mustard, meet in the storage room or geometry room, 3 to 5 minutes. And it was really cool.
Okay. Alex wants to know, what is one thing you're going to miss the most from the Big Brother house?
Oh, I don't know. I would say the people, the laughs. I laughed so much in there. I had so much fun. I don't know, the experience, the laughs, the people. Nothing physical in the house. More so just the experience and the memories.
Okay. I want to switch things up a little bit on this show, because we're gonna do like 2 or 3 more questions, and then we are going to go and head over to Twitch for the after show. So normally I like to give you full screen to talk to all of your fans and say what you want to say to them. I'm gonna hold that. First, I want to talk about, because I see a lot of people are asking about where they can follow you, and more specifically, I want to take this one from Sam, who is asking, do you have any plans on coming to Canada at any point? We would really love to see you in Canada.
Yes, so I'm gonna be out there November 2nd, at the Ranch Roadhouse, and then the Cowboys. Some on, yeah. So I'm gonna be out there November 2nd through
Okay.
the 4th. So I'll definitely be out there, Edmonton, Canada.
Uh,
Can't wait.
okay. RM Plate 89 wants to know, do you have any other meet and greets planned with people like Tyler or Angela or any other meet and greets planned?
So eventually we're gonna want to get something as a group, but right now things are so hectic. But yes, we do want to go out, and do meet and greets together as a group. Just right now, just things are hectic and crazy. But stay tuned for sure, because I mean we have plans of wanting to travel and go on adventures and stuff. So stay tuned for sure. It's coming.
Okay. Let me ask you this question from our town. He wants to know, what is something that you learned about yourself coming out of this game that you didn't know about yourself before it started? So is there anything that like you learned about yourself that really you didn't know before it started?
That's a good question. I know Derek was telling me that once you watch the show, you'll start learning little things, just like his, how he would always talk with his hands, and I do that too. But I haven't watched the show yet. But coming out, if anything, and off the top of my head, when I was a have-not, appreciating the little things, being a have-not and have limited to a certain amount of food or your bed and having cold showers, that made me realize it's like, appreciate the little things, man, honestly, because
Right.
it makes you look at stuff in a whole nother. So yeah, I would have to say that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I want to now, you have hundreds and hundreds of people here, Casey, that are your fans. You have way more that are going to want to watch this back later. I do want to give you full screen to say now whatever it is you want to say to all of your fans watching this live and later. Casey, the floor is yours.
Oh, on the hot spot.
Yep.
Well, I want to thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I was not expecting that coming out of the house. I mean, the love and support is crazy, and I love you guys so much. And I just happened to play a game that I absolutely love, and to win the whole entire thing has always been a dream of mine. This is the only show that I watch. I watch nothing else. I've been watching the show for years. And it still hasn't hit me that I was on the show. And to win the whole thing, it's mind blowing. But you know what? I want to thank everyone, every single one, haters and all. I love you guys. And you know what? Follow me. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, Casey since 1987. Follow me on Twitter. I'm trying to get my Twitter game up because I'm new to that. And then YouTube. Stay tuned for the YouTube channel because I got things coming in that are hot.
Okay, so perfect. So that's where I was going to go. So say one more time your Instagram for people that'll be listening to audio later.
Yes, so Instagram is KC and then since SINCE 1987.
And your Twitter.
My Twitter is that stud muffin.
And it's right above her. And
Yes.
then do you know what your YouTube channel is going to be yet?
My YouTube, yeah, it's Twinkies8. It's really old. Don't judge. So Twinkies8, TWINKIES 8, and you find me on there.
Okay, we're going to have to get you to have it be all the same name everywhere, Casey.
I know. I don't know if that's gonna ruin it or what. Does that? I don't even know. Does that change?
Trust me, it makes it so much easier.
I
For
know.
people
See,
trying to
that
find
Stud
it.
Muffin is old. The Twinkies8 is old, so I got a lot to do. Okay.
Well, we're going to put the links to all of Casey's social medias below this edited video when you guys are watching it back later. Of course, you're sick of me saying it. We're heading over to Twitch in a few minutes for the after show, so make sure you go there now, yourrealityrecaps.com.
One more thing. I do got some peanut gear coming soon. I got shirts, hoodies. We're doing bandanas. I got a peanut logo, so we got some cool stuff coming your way. So keep a lookout for that too.
We will put the link to all of that below this video as well. That's going to be a big part of our after show, as is some surprise call for you, Casey. I want to remind everybody that we are live on Thursday night with Swaggy and Daly will be here for a couples show. So make sure you guys become a fan right now before you leave so that you don't miss that. I want to say congratulations to BB Feedwatcher. You are the #1 fan on this show. Congratulations, BB Feedwatcher, for being
Nice.
the #1 fan.
Let's go, baby.
Thank you guys so much for watching in YouNow. We'll see you over on the after show in about 2 minutes. Bye for now, everybody. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.